Good evening, everyone. Send out any last minute text. We're going to be getting started here in just 1 second. We have lots of people that are ranking up, fun stuff happening. A lot of people moving through the ranks. We'll be getting started in just about a minute or two. So we have another exciting month happening. We have a lot of people hitting ranks, a lot of people, basically just going out there and building their business. I'm going to turn it over to Ricky, and he's going to bring on some of these superstars. Ricky, you out there, brother?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
I can now.
All right, let's go over a couple of housekeeping items first, and then we'll dive into all the excitement, all the new rank ups happening. Hey guys, for those of you that are new to the Zoom tonight, welcome to our weekly Team Zoom. We host this call every Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're new, welcome to the call tonight. Guys, we have a funnel that I have posted on the Team Rise page for anybody that's interested into having that funnel. What's happening a lot throughout the team right now is people are going on to Google, and there's people that pay for advertisement on Google. I wouldn't recommend doing that because you spend a lot of money doing that, but there's people that do. So if they go into Google and type in your link, what happens is, although that you sent them the link, if they go on the Google research to go into your website, it redirects a person to that person that's advertising, okay? So that's the reason of us having this funnel, because if they go straight to your funnel, they can't go to the person in Google, okay? So if you guys don't have that information, please get with your sponsor so we can get you guys all hooked up, okay? Thank you. What else? Let's see, I wrote down some notes, Chris. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey guys, and also whenever you're sampling people, be sure that you tell the people that you're sampling, hey, start off with a half a dose, a half a stick of the Elevate, okay? Because a lot of people, look, any supplementation that you're taking throughout my whole career of bodybuilding and powerlifting, I always started off with a half because I didn't know how my body was going to react to certain chemicals or whatever you want to call it, right? Or ingredients. So be sure that you're telling your people to start off with a half a dose for the first couple of days. If they feel good, to up the dose to a full dose, okay? All right. Also, we have the Hope Workshop going on, the first ever Hope Workshop in Ontario, Canada. So if you guys have some team members or some prospects around the area, I would highly recommend for you guys to invite them to it. If you don't know where the link is, get with your sponsor. They'll direct you to that information. Also, Houston, Texas, Hope Workshop, June 8th, here in Houston, just so you guys have it in your calendars in case you didn't know. And I can't wait to see everybody here in Houston. That's where I'm from. With that being said, I'm super excited. I have 4 ladies that I personally asked if they could come in and kind of share their journey on what's happened. And a few of these ladies never done network marketing before, so it's kind of cool to see them winning. And a couple of them are retired, okay? So they're doing this part-time just to have fun and be around people. So the first lady that I would like to call on the Zoom is Lisa from Canada. You out there? Lisa? She should be on.
Hi, Ricky.
Hey, Lisa, what's going on?
Not too much. How are you?
How are you? Congratulations on hitting platinum. Can you tell us how your experience has been here at Elpreneurs and Elevacity? And I know you guys have gone through a lot, you know, with Canada, the shipping costs, all of that. But all in all, what's your experience been like since you started here?
Fantastic. It's there's been some hiccups, but we have such an amazing team, great support, and we always find a way to make the impossible possible. And all of our team works together. We're consistent. We're coachable. We listen to our leader. We have, in my opinion, one of the greatest leaders I've ever worked with, Sarah, and all of our upline leaders from there. Our support is phenomenal. So I've never had such a great experience. I've never had such just great support, and like you're there in basically the drop of a dime. It's just everybody's out to help everybody. Everybody wants everybody to win. I just love it.
So have you done network marketing before this, Lisa?
Yeah.
How was that experience compared to this?
Nothing like this. I've had some success. I've never been at the top, but I've been with probably 3 other companies. Moved really fast in one, and then said I joined 93 reps in 90 days with no leadership. But then I didn't know what to do with them, and I had nobody to call on, so I lost them. It just fell out. So I thought it kind of turned me away from network marketing. And then when I joined this one, I thought I got to do this right. Now we're moving at a very, very fast rate. Like I believe now we have 7 golds any minute. We have a girl that's going to hit any minute. So 7 golds on our little Canadian team that's just on fire. My direct, the very first girl that I joined with me, Natalie DeRoche, just hit diamond. So I'd like to congratulate Natalie. She is officially a diamond.
Wow.
So we had I think 2 golds, a diamond, and a platinum today.
That's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
I guess you're not the only one winning. Everybody else is winning on the team too, right?
Everybody.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing, and I will be seeing you this weekend.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm super excited to get to know you guys and spend time with you guys over there in Canada.
Perfect.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, the next one up is going to be Miss Charlotte from Florida. You out there?
Hi, Ricky. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
All right, Miss Platinum. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. Life is good here in sunny Florida.
So same thing. How's your experience been? And tell us a little bit about yourself. Have you ever done network marketing? Is this your first venture? And how are you enjoying being here at Elevosity with us?
I have never done network marketing before. I worked for the federal government for 37 years, and I retired 2 years ago. I've never sold anything like this before in my life. So last December, tried the products, and then I started selling them in January. And it's just been a great ride. The support is amazing. So over those 4 months, I've had 14 affiliates sign up, and a few of those have affiliates under them. And we've had a couple meet their super affiliate status this month, and Janet and Terry, and then Donna Ness on our team made silver this month. And it's just been great all around. And I think probably one of the biggest things for me, it's been an evolving process. Some things just happened so quickly in those 4 months. And when I first started, just a couple customers trickling in, it was so easy to keep track. And then all of a sudden you have all these customers, and I didn't know how to make a database. So I have my own little system I set up. And I think just establishing processes for the affiliates signing up. I've got a checklist for when somebody signs up to keep track of everything. And just the support from Cindy Feaster and Amber Davidson is amazing in my upline and my whole team, and just the whole team rise. You can just call on anybody. Everybody's so genuine and helpful. I just never experienced anything like this before. So just really excited.
And you are retired, right, Charlotte?
Yes, I retired, and I retired. I was a federal investigator, and when I first started doing this, I thought I had to investigate everything that's in the product, and I made it a lot harder than it had to be. And as time went on, I learned you don't have to do that at all. It is so simple. So I really made it hard for myself initially, and I try to now help everybody else coming on board. To realize how simple it is to sell a cup of coffee. All you have to do is use it and tell your story. And that's really all you need to do.
So you're telling me that you didn't have to become a scientist or a nutritionist to do this?
No, thank goodness. I think I was trying to be, but I made it way too hard.
That didn't work very well, did it?
No, it didn't. It did not. So, and plus I didn't have time for that. I figured that out very quickly. In my second month, I had, 7 more affiliates sign up, and, just getting the welcome calls and making sure they were, on the right path and trying to be supportive to them. All that really went to the wayside, and I was thankful, because then I finally saw the light and started listening in on these team Zooms and the other training, and on Coffee Crew, the smaller team under Cindy Feaster, which actually is pretty large, tuning in on those morning coffee talks that they have, and just really networking with the larger team has just helped immensely.
Absolutely, Charlotte. And I had the pleasure of meeting you guys back in Florida about a month ago. I can't wait to celebrate with you guys here come convention pretty soon. And me and Chris Schwade are going to start traveling here pretty soon. So I'm pretty sure one of our stops is going to be back in Florida. So we look forward to hanging out with you guys down there. So
we would look forward to it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, the third lady that I'm going to bring on tonight, her name is Nancy Willett. You out there?
Hi, Ricky. Yep, I'm here.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm always good.
Awesome. So while I have you, and there's probably a couple hundred people on our Zoom tonight.
Wow.
Share where you were before this product, because you do have a pretty amazing story, right? And everybody needs to hear it. And what has happened since you started sharing this product, because you basically got your life back, right? And
absolutely.
you just hit platinum, and congratulations to you and your team for that. So if you can share a little bit about where you were and where you are and how you got here today.
Okay. Well, gosh, thanks, Ricky. So I was basically in bed before I got here, quite literally. I had been sick for about 14 months and had been diagnosed with all kinds of things by various specialists at the Mayo Clinic. And everything from neuropathy in my feet and hands to vertigo to fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, chronic daily migraines, some arthritis, and lots of gastrointestinal issues. So when my dear friend Tracy brought these products to me and said, please try this, I was quite skeptical, of course. So I did all the research like Charlotte talked about, every ingredient, everything, only because I was on 12 medications and I was very concerned about making myself worse than better. So after that, doctors had reassured me that they were all natural amino acids and flavonoids found in foods, just in higher concentrations, and that nothing could hurt me. So I was thrilled. I had also been tested for dementia at the Mayo Clinic due to the chronic pain and fatigue. And so one of the things I was mostly concerned about was my brain, and it was not functioning well at all. And within an hour of drinking the Happy Cocoa and taking the supplement, it was as if someone had put jumper cables on my brain and restarted it. So I could not believe it, was so thrilled. And I actually just continued to use the products. Well, I started, mid-November, drinking the products. Didn't say a word to anybody about any of it. And by January, I realized that these were going to work for me. I was up and doing 16-hour days, a normal life, versus sleeping 16 hours a day. So I thought I would get the products for free and just refer enough people to get mine for free, because being sick for 14 months had financially devastated me. Basically forced me to be starting over. And so I put a post on Facebook about how I couldn't believe that after 14 months of being ill, and many of my Facebook friends had followed my journey to when I was sick and going to Mayo, and I finally posted that I was feeling amazing due to these all natural nootropic infused products. I didn't know enough to call it Happy Coffee at that time. And I had 147 private messages to that one post. I was quite overwhelmed because no one had yet told me what to do next. So finally, Melissa and Peter and Carmela and Tracy stepped in and said, it's real simple. Send them these 3 things. Send them a happy dose, right? And send them your link to order, and then follow up. So I started to do that, but it was suggested that maybe I'd want to get on and just do a Facebook Live with Carmela and explain things a little better for everyone. And I did that, and I guess that video between Carmela's Facebook page, mine, and between YouTube went viral. I think that's what they call it. I don't know how many views it takes, but a lot of people watched it. And then I got really nervous because I have never done a network marketing company. I'm actually a financial advisor by day. So I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought, okay, I can get customers. I want to share my story because I was on a mission to find all the other people that had any sort of chronic illness, right? Fibromyalgia, inflammation, arthritis, MS, lupus, you name it. I was like, gosh, if this did this for me, maybe it can help everyone else. So I had a fire in my belly and a lot of people to reach out to. But I didn't even get a chance to really reach out to them because they were reaching out to me so fast. I didn't quite know what to do. And I don't know if you can see this behind me or not, but if you see all the colors, can you see this, guys? I can't see myself. Okay. So that's my tracking spreadsheet, because right away I had to get 147 prospects entered, right? Track where they were at in my process. So I made notes, and literally it has their name and if they were a referral or not, where they came from, the date that I sent them the video, the date that I followed up with them to see if they'd ordered. And then if they haven't ordered within 3 to 4 days, then I would offer samples. But I think I picked up my first 28 customers without even offering samples. Just telling them they needed to order because of the 30-day money-back guarantee. So pretty soon I found out that I had customers that wanted to become Ellapreneurs and sell this with me. And I was, so of course I'm calling Tracy and Peter and Carmel. Now what do I do? So
are you serious? So you weren't blowing up your Facebook and selling products all over Facebook and knocking down doors trying to get people in your business? You weren't doing that?
Ricky, I didn't have time to do any of that. I just was simply responding, and it was so easy. It was
right.
like, I mean, to use the analogy, it was like taking candy from a baby. But
right.
I knew I was helping people. And I mean, I had some long days and long hours for somebody that had just managed to get out of bed for the first time in 14 months. I'm putting in, 12, 14, 16-hour days, just responding, following up. And then the referrals started coming from customers. My sister needs to talk to you, or my sister needs this. And I got a little bit, I shouldn't say that I didn't care, but I had to just pick the lowest hanging fruit. And as I started getting Ellapreneurs, which my team is all pretty much new at network marketing. None of us have a lot of experience. None of us have been any big rank in any other company. We're just a whole bunch of people that want to help others feel better. That's the bottom line. So,
well, you're on your way to the top here, so get ready.
Well, it's organic. I mean, I'm just, I have 15 Ellapreneurs now. I had 3 rank up and hit bronze this month. But I have to say, I've only been doing this 3 months and 1 week. And wow. I never imagined I would be here. When I hit platinum, I thought, are you kidding me? I kind of figured platinum might happen by September or October.
Right.
And so the fact that my team is on fire, right? I have 15 great people all out there sharing. And I decided that was going to be obviously the best way for me to leverage getting the word out there to help people. So like I tell my team, not every customer, every person that I've talked to has purchased. Not everyone has repurchased. I did find, a couple people, one said I'm allergic to hops, and I went, okay, well, you don't get to take the Xanthamax. But I guess I have this attitude, and I try to tell my team, it's my favorite thing to hang on to every day. SW, 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 next. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Move on. It's a big world, and we got to get to all these people. So I kind of have this mindset of, okay, well, don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. Let's be respectful. Just give me a yes or a no. Do you want to try this or not? And I guess it's working. So
love it. Thank you so much, Nancy, for sharing with us tonight. We really truly appreciate you, and thank you for everything you and your team are doing. You guys are going to go all the way to the top.
Thanks, Ricky.
You're welcome. All right. So I have now Carmela and Peter. You guys out there?
We are. Hi, Ricky. Hey, everybody. It's okay.
Hey.
It's okay that I have my partner here.
Absolutely. Two is better than one.
Because one of our a part of the success that we've experienced is we are each other's accountability partners, and we don't think you can do it without that. And he's just the best.
I just say go out and make some money, and that's what happens.
He said, "You're sleeping? Get up. What are you sleeping for?" I said, "We just hit platinum." Ricky said I could take the day off. Nancy and Ricky and Melissa said, "Go celebrate." And he's like, "No, we got to hit diamond." We're glad to hit platinum. We feel very, very blessed. And how incredible is it that Nancy Willette is a part of our family? Is that a blessing or what? Incredible, right?
Yes.
Amazing. So we have to run to keep up with her. That's all this is.
Right.
One chapter ahead.
So guys, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you guys have been in this industry for 20 years. Have you ever seen the success that you're having here in the previous company and etc.?
So I first looked at network marketing 20 years ago, and I bought the vision of residual income and build it once and you never have to build it again. And it didn't happen there. And I left it alone for some years, and another product that was amazing. And yet there was, it was in a system that absolutely did not work. And stuck it out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this till I die, and made some success. Our team never won, and then this last company, it was the same thing. And the blessing for us is we had connected with Enrique and Nancy and Melissa in the other company, and they weren't part of our tree, but I mean, Enrique to me was a rock star, and Melissa just,
my gosh,
she was my accountability partner in that company. And when they told us they were moving, we looked at each other and went, this ain't working. I could no longer sit down and look somebody in the eye and say, yeah, if you buy a big pack, you're going to be a zillionaire. Ridiculous. And so we jumped, leap of faith. We jumped before we even tried the coffee.
Absolutely.
We were hoping it was good. It's awesome. And, we have been blessed, with you.
Oh my gosh.
Enrique and Nancy, Melissa. I mean, it's just
incredible.
And then we've been blessed with a team that's includes Nancy and Tracy and and wonderful people. I don't want to start naming names because I'll leave somebody out, but there's been so many blessings, and so I can honestly say we've made more money at this than we've made in any of those other ventures, and we've spent a whole lot less, which, that was the other thing in the other company. Oh yeah, look, we got paid again. Well, how much did we spend?
Right. So for us, when you asked if we would join you tonight, I feel really honored and very special to have this opportunity to say thank you to you. We're so grateful. The amount of money has been just extraordinary because our why is our son. But there are other business builders here, and I want to say to you, what we've learned is from Peter's story, it is trust. He believes in this business, but Enrique is who we trusted. We trusted Nancy. And what we trusted about them was that they would lead us. And we watched them. We stayed coachable. We listened. We copied everything that they did. But if it was a post on Facebook, what's Enrique posting today? What is Melissa? What is Nancy posting? We would then see what they were posting and then do our post that was authentic to us for our people, our network. But we watched. It's important to stay close and stay plugged in. Coffee chats built our business along with samples. Boom. I mean, that was it. That information, the coaching, the mentorship has been extraordinary. Before this company, before you, I didn't like network marketing. I really didn't want to be associated with it, but I've always been in product sales. But when we got the call that Enrique was coming here to the company, I just go. Whatever he's doing, do it. Just something. It was like a leap of faith. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but there's my Mr. Celebration over there cheering us.
Hey, somebody over there, you don't want to come say hi?
Come on.
You want to say hi?
No. Yeah. He's turning
He said
18.
no.
He doesn't want anything to
He's
do
a
with
big
us.
shot.
Well,
There he is.
yeah.
There he
There
is.
he is. Hey!
It's his birthday.
Oh,
So-
happy birthday.
I hope this is helping that it, to get to platinum, we decided accountability partners, stay coachable, put our heads down and run for it, because we saw that the system of asking people if they drink coffee and the happy coffee and the landing page worked to get to super affiliate, and then it worked to get to silver and gold, bronze and silver and gold. Why wouldn't it work for diamond? So we really upped our game and woke up early, stayed up late, every waking moment, just really just dove into the business to help as many people as we could. And that's been our biggest joy, is the customer testimonials and hearing from our team that they really embrace what we share with them, because we learn it from Melissa and Enrique and Nancy and you and Chris, and then we apply it and it works. Then we turn around and we teach it. That's been like awesome to see that, Ricky.
And I've had to stop being a know-it-all, which, you know, the other companies, I thought I was a big shot with the flip charts and the PowerPoint presentations.
Please.
And I found that if I just follow and, you know, stuff my ego and be teachable and listen, it's amazing.
There is a part of being a statistician, though, that's in your, you know, it's in your brain. So he
Yeah.
does look at the numbers, and he can say to me, well, you know, we need another 10 customers, or we need to go help this person get to where she wants to be in order to lift the business. So Peter's more the analytical, and I'm more emotional. So we're blessed to be, you know, really great team. I hope that helps others out there. And if you don't have that piece, you really can just up it. Send out more samples instead of 5 a week, 5 a day. You know, reach out to 10 people a day instead of 2 or 3. Make sense?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping in tonight and chatting with us. Congratulations. I see you guys hitting diamond next month, no problem. So thank you so much to you and your team. Going back to 16 months ago, guys, whenever we started all of this, it was, you know, me and Chris talking about, you know, what we wanted to create with Robert O'Blon's vision. And we talked about this for weeks before we actually launched. And guys, we really don't talk about it much, but me and Chris talked for 6 months prior to joining each other's team. And we were talking about the industry being broken, the same thing that we heard whenever we went into Robert O'Blon's office, and he started talking about integrity and how he wanted to change the industry from the manipulation, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, and we all resonated. There was, you know, I believe Sean was there, Kim McLean, Enlo, myself, Chris Schweda, and, you know, there was other ladies in there, Micah Winder, Louis Winder, and it was a bunch of grown people in this room crying because we knew that we were at the right place. We didn't even have a company, guys. I mean, it was just a vision. And we all decided to lock arms, although the shipping facility was like 100 square feet. But we knew that this was a time and a place for us to go out there and really impact a lot of people, because we had a pretty effective product that worked within 15 minutes of drinking the coffee. And it was affordable for the masses. So I want to give kudos to everybody on the team. But Chris Schweda, thank you so much for being the leader that you are and carrying this team with the motivation that you pour into all of us today. The team wouldn't be here without you, buddy. So love you, and I'll pass the call to Chris Schweda.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And guys, you know, a lot of times we're jumping on these opportunity calls with different leaders that are looking at, you know, what are we doing? And they're seeing what's happening, and they're like, I need to be a part of this. And, you know, it's funny because we're back sharing the same story that, like, nothing's changed. Like, we're sharing the same story, the same messages that we started with, right? The vision of what we wanted to create. We've actually done it. We've actually done what we said we wanted to do. And, you know, I also tell them all that, you know, if you want to join, you know, a Super Bowl team, you have to have all the different players. Like some people are great at blocking. Some people are great at, throwing the ball. Some people are great at catching the ball and all that. So we want to celebrate everybody for what their strengths are. And I can tell you that, Ricky's strengths definitely, fill in all of my voids and all of my weaknesses, which has been incredible. So, when he's sharing, from the motivational side and the mindset side and things like that, and a lot of systems that I've acquired over the years. But this guy has totally just kept me on track this whole entire time, and couldn't have a better business partner. So thank you, Ricky, and I appreciate you, buddy. So guys, tonight I want to talk a little bit, because every week we go into the system. You've heard people talk about over and over, and Nancy shared so eloquently, from a perspective of, she said, all I had was a burning desire to go out there and help people. And that really stuck out to me, because, many people, they share and they're like, well, I wanted to figure things out. Lisa was talking about, I wanted to figure everything out and all that. Or was it Lisa? Or I'm not sure who said what now. But basically Nancy was like, I had just a major burning desire. This is the thing. You don't have to figure out what's in the product. You don't have to figure out all of that stuff. You already know that when you drink this stuff, you feel amazing. Other people feel amazing. Facts tell, stories sell. You just have to be very passionate about, one, really wanting to impact people and share this with so many people on who can I help, who can I help, who can I share this with, and not look at people like a dollar sign. Like I need to go talk to them so I can go sell somebody, or I can go recruit them. And guys, in the industry, it gets so, I need to recruit this person, recruit that person. No, people recruit themselves. Nancy said it perfectly when she was like, well, these people realized they're feeling good, so they want to share it with people as well. But this is what does it over anything else. It's excitement and burning desire. It's having excitement about what you're doing and knowing that it's having an impact on other people. And if you can get fired up about helping other people, if you can get fired up about impacting other people, you can go out there and create success. It's really not any more complicated than that. Yet, at the same time, we always focus in on, what do you do? What are the activities? Well, Nancy talked about that as well. Guys, we send people to a very quick website. We share a story, which she had shared. I shared my story. They did a Facebook Live sharing the story. And then when people inboxed, boom, they sent the link and let people check out the videos and then followed up. And, Fortune is in the follow-up and the little tracking and all that. I know that Gavin is also very, very organized in his tracking format with, itemized and everything on where he's, who he's talking to and all that. So that is a business skill that I recommend people getting good at. Yet at the same time, if that's not your strength, don't say, well, I can't do it until I have a tracking form, or I have a this, or I have a that. All you have to have is burning desire, willingness to work, go out there and share it with people. And it really boils down to that, right? So every week we talk about, what is the system? What do we say? Guys, have you heard about the happy coffee everyone's been talking about? No, what is that? Oh my God. I say, oh my God. But we tell people, be normal. So if you don't talk like that, don't be a weirdo and talk the way that you don't talk. Be excitement and say, you got to check this out. Share your story and say, if I sent you a 3-minute video, when do you think you could check out that? And there's a testimonial video as well. Or just say, when do you think you'd have a whole 15 minutes to check out 2 videos? Boom. And then you're going to set the follow-up. When should I call you back? When you ask them. And if you're asking them, when do you think you could watch a whole 15 minutes? Guys, you're going to they're going to tell you when they're going to watch it. So then you can follow up. And then you're going to call them up and say, hey, did you check out the video? And they're going to say, yes. And what I say is, can you see why I'm so excited? And today I had some new people that were getting started, and they were like, well, what do you say when, you send, somebody gets honored, they send a sample. Basically, I ask them, hey, did you try it? And they say, yes. Can you see why I'm so excited? I always say that because that's a leading question and it invokes a positive response. I don't say, what do you think? They might say, well, I think your breast stinks, right? Or I think this and I think that. I don't want to know what they think. I want to know what they like most. So I'm going to say, can you see why I'm so excited? And then I'm going to say, so what testimonial made the most sense to you? What stuck out? What resonated with you? And I'm just going to ask a question that's invoking a positive response. And then no matter which one they say, as long as it's not a lie and it's congruent, like if they say, you know, man, I like such and such story. And I'm like, me too. Because guys, I like all the stories and most people are going to say one of the stories. So I say that's what most people say because people want to be like most people, right? So we're going to go over a little bit of skill set tonight on basically how do we go out there and just create conversations and start just general conversations when we're out and about. Now, I recommend always starting off with who do you know, who do you know, who do you know? And if you feel the way that Nancy and other people feel on the product, you're going to want to go tell people about this from a place of excitement. So you're just going to want to tell people. So if you've been involved over here for more than, let's just call it 2 months, one strategy is the apology call. Imagine, see, people they're afraid to call their friends because they feel like they're going to go, I don't want to call the people I know because they think they're going to be selling them. Guys, if you felt the way that I feel about this product, you want to let everybody know about this. In fact, if you don't tell every person you know, you're a freaking jerk. That's just the reality of it. Now, if you look at it from that perspective, and that if I don't tell everybody I know, I'm a jerk, then doesn't it give you a little bit different perspective on calling them? So now you're not like calling them up to aggravate them and whatever. So what I would do is I would say, Mary, I just wanted to call and apologize to you. And they're going to be like, for what? Because I didn't call you sooner. You're going to apologize for not calling them sooner about this. And they're going to call me sooner about what? A friend of mine shared this Happy Coffee with me. Have you heard about it yet, by the way? No. Oh, my God. A friend of mine shared this with me, and I can't believe how amazing I feel. Boom, share your story. And just say, I really felt bad that I didn't call you about this based on all the people that have been getting on this have been having these amazing results, and I just kind of felt like a jerk for not sharing it with you. So, guys, how does that take the pressure off of you? There is no pressure whatsoever. Hey, it may or may not be for you. Tell them, hey, you might not want to be happy. Not everybody wants to be happy. And you can even say that. You can say, hey, it may or may not be for you. You might not want to be happy anymore. And then they're going to say, well, everybody wants to be happy. It's like, I knew you would say that. Hey, if I sent you a quick website, when do you think you could look at it? Boom, you get them to check out the website. And then you're going to text it to them. Or you're going to send it to them through Messenger. Whatever works for you, it really doesn't matter. But the bottom line is, guys, you can get on the phone and call people that you haven't talked to in a very long time, and you can apologize to them for not calling them sooner. And basically everyone can do that. And there's no pressure. You're not going to feel weird. You're not going to whatever. And they're going to, in fact, they're going to be telling you, well, you know, it's okay, but I need to go look at this now. So guys, it also, you want to be excited when you start sharing your story. Again, always have that excitement, right? So another thing, let's just say, for instance, you're at the gas pump, right? Or you're in the grocery store, or you're whatever. And the bottom line is people nowadays, like, they're looking for some kind of communication because they're so stuck in their phones or on their computer. People need dialogue. And let's face it, nowadays, a lot of people, you know, they don't know who's calling them. So like if they see a number they don't know, they might not answer it thinking it's telemarketers or whatever. So they might text, but people are wanting to talk to people. People are wanting to have communication and interaction. So you could be at the gas pump and just talk about the weather. If it's been raining a lot, wow, the weather's been crazy, hasn't it? It's been sunny a lot. Oh my God, the weather's amazing. Whatever it is, you could just talk about something And then if you can find something to compliment them on, compliment them. And just compliment. People love being complimented. Ladies, if you're in, the store and there's somebody, they have cool shoes, a cool purse, whatever it might be that you like, you might not even like it. You could just say, nice purse, whatever, however you feel. I'm not going to tell you to lie, but find something you can compliment them on so you could always be telling the truth, right? So compliment the person. And then start dialogue on, wow, you have great people skills. What do you do? And now you can ask them. So if they're talking back to you and they sound like they have good people skills, compliment them on the fact that they have good people skills. And then basically when they say, when you say, you have good people skills. What do you do? They're going to tell you what they do. And then I always say, well, how long have you been doing that? And then they tell me, well, I've been doing it doesn't matter how long they could tell me 6 months. Because if they're there for more than a week, they probably love it, right? That's the way I feel. So I tell them, you must love it. Oh, you've been there for a year? Wow, you must love it. In order to communicate, people need to disagree. I'm just going to let y'all know that, right? So people need to disagree. Where if you start telling them, oh, you've been there a year? That must suck. They're going to start telling you all the things they love about their job. I guarantee it. If you say that sucks or must not have any time, they're going to convince you on why they love their job. But if you tell them that they must love what they're doing, they're going to say something like, I would say less than 10% of the time. Less than 10% of the time, they're going to say, I love it. You're right, I do love it. Less than 10%. It's crazy. Y'all test me on this, right? Go out there and start asking people, what do you do? And then, how long have you been doing that? Oh my God, you must love it. Man, I heard that's a way to make a ton of money. And they're going to start telling you, well, it pays the bills. And then you go, well, what would you rather be doing? Well, I'd rather be doing, they start telling you whatever. And then you could say, well, look, I don't even know if this would be for you or not. But I'm working on a project. And hey, you have good people skills. This may or may not be a fit. If I sent you, have you heard of the happy coffee everyone's been talking about? And they're going to go, no, what is that? Oh my God. Boom, share your story. And say, look, let's not spend a lot of time right here. If I sent you a quick website, I can text it to you. When do you think you'd have 10 to 15 minutes to check it out? Boom. Or I could say, I'll normally just go, hey, I can text you a website. It explains it way quicker than I can. That way, I get their number quick. Boom. I'm going to get their number. And they immediately I'm like, what number do you want me to text it to? And then I text and I'm like, so your name is? And they go, Mary. And I'm like, Mary. And I tell them what I'm going to send them. I'm like, Mary, this is Chris. Check out the link on the Happy Coffee. Boom. That's it. So you now have their phone number. You have their name because you said, Mary, this is, right? Check out the Happy Coffee. And then you might, if you want notes for yourself, I type slow and is the only reason why I wouldn't do it, but I should do it every time and say, we met at blah, blah, blah. That way you know where you met them. That way when you call them back, when you follow up, you could say, hey, Mary, this is Chris. We met at blah. I normally remember, but if I wait to follow up, I might forget. That's why it's best to put that in there. And then boom, you got a lead. So my point is that you can create dialogue and you can create a story. You can create conversation anywhere you go by just complimenting people, saying, wow, you have great people skills. What do you do? How long have you been doing that? No way. You must love it. And in order to communicate, people need to disagree. They're going to tell you what they don't love about it. And if they say they do love it, you say, awesome. What do you like most about it? And find out what they like about it. They're more than likely, they're going to tell you the people. Oh, so you like people. Now this leads into another way to talk to them about it, right? I don't know if you're allergic to extra money, but you have great people skills. You said you love people. Have you heard of the Happy Coffee everyone's been talking about? And then they're going to say, No, what is that? Again, boom. Oh my God. Share your story. Say, look, there's a website that explains it way better than I can. All I know is what it did for me. I can text it to you. What number do you want me to text it to you? Boom, you get their number, you text it to them, and then you send them the link. Guys, this is all you have to do, and you can do this everywhere. You can just go meet people. Who is I with? I do this with people all the time. I'm with them and I show them. In fact, that reminds me, I have to follow up with the lady from Michaels. I'm at the line. I'm buying patches for the cover of my boat. I tore a hole in the cover, so I go to buy a patch. I'm in a not my type of store, right? I'm in a Michaels it's like where you buy crafts and stuff. It's a girl store, right? No offense, ladies, but it's a girl store. And I'm in there, only guy in there, and basically I'm buying patches, so I'm great. But at any rate, I'm like, talk to the lady. I see her thing. I'm like, you have a great smile. And I'm like, are you drinking happy coffee? She's like, I love coffee and it makes me happy. I'm like, no, but are you drinking the happy coffee? Boom, just like that. Guys, you can just create conversations. Boom, boom, boom. People can be smiling. You can compliment them on their smile and say, you must be drinking happy coffee. There's ways to bring it up and just create conversation. But I was with my friend Scott, and literally we stopped at a few places. I was running errands, and I got 4 or 5 exposures while I was with him that I sampled these people while we were with it. Last week, it was actually last Monday, my UPS guy, I'm waiting to see him again. But basically, he comes over, boom, I'm on the phone with Ricky, and I'm like, man, did you try the happy coffee yet? And he's like, what happy coffee? Oh my God, boom. I'm inside getting him a cup of coffee, sending him a link, getting his number. Guys, it's that easy. It's really that easy. And it boils down to you just being fired up, excited to go out there and do this. So at any rate, guys, it's your life. It's your time to go out there and take charge of it. Quit making excuses. Quit having reasons on why you're not where you want to be, and use the reason why you're doing this, the reason why you got started, the passion that made you enroll when you very first got started. Connect that to the activity of going out there and making it happen. And go out there and make it happen. It's really that simple. With that being said, I'll either open it up to any leaders that want to basically share in closing, or we can close out the call. But if anybody else, I know we didn't call anybody. We had a lot of incredible testimonials tonight. But does any other leader want to throw out something, and then we'll close the call?
Hey, Chris, I think we forgot Melissa McGuire hitting Royal Black Diamond. Congratulations, Melissa.
Woohoo! Congratulations. We also have Lucas. Well, her name is showing Lucas on here. Isn't her name a different name?
Well, you have Carly that ranked up to gold. You have Christina that ranked up to gold. And these ladies just started this business this month. You have Melissa Lucas that hit Black Diamond a few days ago, and it's already at 110,000 in volume. Her team's completely crushing it. There's so many of you guys crushing it and doing an amazing job. It's a little hard to keep up. I'm trying to do my best.
So the way that we handle that is it's the leader's responsibilities, guys. Let's make sure that you're sharing with us prior to a Monday night call who on your team is ranked up, so where we can make sure that we're recognizing these people. Because that's one of the things that we have to make sure that, and that, I'm going to be honest, Ricky is the guy that's way better at that than I am. Like, any kind of organization is not my strength. Ricky definitely helps keep me organized and remind me of many things that I should remember. So again, we all have our different strengths. We all definitely have some weaknesses. But it would be great if the leaders can share with us and let us know who's ranking up every month.
Hey, Chris, it's Kim.
Yes, ma'am. What's up, Kim?
Real quick, I did want to mention that Pamela Smith is on fire. She ranked from She's double ranked this month, bronze and silver, and is actually getting pretty close to gold as well. So congratulations to Pamela. And then Rebecca Curry in Australia has just hit gold.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, that concludes tonight's call. Melissa Lucas, did you want to jump on board? Just share real quick, because everybody was mentioning your name. Might as well show your face and do some flexing or something like that on the call.
Hello, can you hear me?
What's up, young lady?
Oh my goodness, it's been crazy. So, again, I'm wondering how in the heck Ricky does this, because I'm a little more like you, Chris, where I'm like, I don't remember all of the ranks. It's happening so fast. But definitely want to give a shout out to Peter and Carmela. They hit platinum, and you guys got to hear from them, which was awesome. You can see how that happened. Nancy Willette, Carly and Christina. We have Kiri Richardson, who joined 21 days ago, and she just hit gold today. 32 customers and I think it was 5 Elopreneurs. I'm like, what? Girl,
Awesome.
She's gonna pass me up. And we have so many bronzes, so many silvers. I have to literally gather my thoughts tonight so that on the 1st I can announce everybody all together. It's incredible.
Awesome. Well, congrats on all your success. And guys, y'all notice when I called her on to basically share, hey, why don't you share? And then all she did is talk about her team. So kudos to you. Great job. And guys, that's what it is about. It's about your team. It's about helping other people achieve their ranks. If you notice, she's like, we helped a bunch of people hit bronze. And then we helped a bunch of people hit silver. We helped people hit gold. We helped people. Guys, that's it. If you could do the building block of bronze, all the other building blocks come from there. That's it. You build the bronze, teach them how to do the same thing, and then boom, bronze, bronze, bronze. 2 bronzes equals a silver. 2 silvers equals a gold, or 4 bronzes equals, actually it's not 4 bronzes, but there goes my adding up again. But at any rate, you add up a bunch of bronzes. 5 bronzes is going to be gold. Actually, it's 2,500 volume. I'm mixing up super affiliate and all that. At any rate, great job, Melissa. Kudos to your entire team. Kudos to Enrique and Nancy. You guys have been leading the way in an incredible way, and it's just been showing throughout the entire organization. I know we have so many other incredible leaders on the team, and so many people that are winning in a big, big way, and just want to congratulate every single one of you all on an incredible month, and I can't wait till next month and all the amazing things that are about to happen. So Gavin's telling me one of the benefits of the Happy Coffee is not improved math.
Hey, Chris, I just want to give a quick shout out to some people on our team. Chelsea Lynn hit gold this month. She was our first customer, our first Elopreneur. So proud of her. A couple other people on here, the Didios, they hit bronze in their first month, and a couple more bronzes, Lynn and Lee. We're just so proud of everybody on our team. I just want to give them a quick shout out. I'm even more proud of my wife, who runs this business like a champ. So thank you, everybody.
Awesome. Good job, Dave. All right, guys. So that concludes tonight's training. Remember, all of our trainings are put at zoomreplay.com. Gavin did an excellent job on Saturday. That training is up on YouTube at zoomreplay.com. This one will be up on zoomreplay.com along with all of our other trainings. Everybody have an awesome night. You all take care.
Good night.
Night, everyone.
Great call.
Good night.
Congratulations.
Good night, everyone.
Everyone.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, totally.
Hi.